Like he said, trouble be finding me. I really don't want no smoke. I really don't. But everybody else does. Look at this. I'm just doing lifestyle stuff. Mining, picking up plants. Until something tries to kill me. Here goes the lady in the cage right here. The village, new location. There's a lot of people in quest over here. What's up?
What do you want? To gawk at the beast?
No,
well,
no.
I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be.
It ain't even like that, shorty. Has something happened? Not like we didn't just have a million conversations about him, but did something happen?
So you really don't know? If you're not from here, I'm not sure what could have brought you to this hellhole, but you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole, but now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers.
Tell me more.
One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice.
Was there a fight? What happened next?
Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards.
They didn't kill him on the spot after something like that? That is a very good question. Why ain't just...
Surprising, isn't it? It seems that Quartermaster Fergus banned any kind of vigilante behaviour. And the local healer said he wants to make sure whatever made Cole this way isn't contagious. So as long as that question remains unanswered, we're at a standstill. But honestly, if anything happens to that keeper, I have no doubt Cole will be killed and will be thrown out of the keep.
That's interesting.
This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realised everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that, and in time, it only got worse.
It's the Wyrdness. They tell you what his dream was about. Can you describe how the evening went before the night you had the dream? Where was the camp? What was your dream about? What was his dream about?
No.
No?
Only that, well,
Something?
it didn't make much sense. But he was convinced that something bit him. He kept checking. It must have been some bug. Something changed by the Wyrdness. That must have caused his fever, his insanity.
That's interesting. Can you describe... What did you dream about,
I was in a
shorty?
strange place. Dark. Full of fog. Eerie. I was trying to find him. I called out, but no one answered. I was alone in the night, and then I kept falling, and falling and falling. And then I woke up.
And let me know everything that happened before.
Well, it was pretty typical. We started a fire and threw some cobwebs into it.
Oh, there you
Fran
go.
brought them back from one of his treks. That boy could always find them somehow. It was our protection from the night and the weirdness. Ellis was on watch that day, but from what he told us, he eventually fell asleep. We were lucky no one slit our throats.
I made it.
We set up camp near the arch spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world.
Me too. New quest, so we probably gotta set a fire by wherever they were. Can I talk to you? Can you hear me? Nothing? Okay. It's another quest, chat. We got a lot to do, man. They probably went to that area I went to. There's a lot of people down here, man. Ooh. I'm glad I ain't swing on him by accident. I'm been a little pissed. Like how I can just rest in anybody's freaking bed. Oh, I'm nice with the locks now. I want to put this away. There you go. Look at you with the little pipe. Nope, put it away. Don't even play like that, shorty. The whole time. We told homie that we wouldn't cause no problems. Is this the end? What is this? Wooden villa. Oh, this could be my house. For 20,000 gold is a little crazy, bro. 20K? 20K, chat. And the crazy part about it is, I probably had close to 20K before I started buying spells and whatnot just now. I was probably close. House kinda tough, I ain't gonna hold you. It's the tavern. Oh, we gotta go in Ron's tavern anyway. Go bind.
Bloody hell, look at this. The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls, and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. Ah, but I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you?
You can leave, bro.
What you want? You another one of Duras freeloaders?
He sent me.
I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. It's shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, so, what you want? One
Here's
day
your medicine.
my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. Bullshit.
Just take it, bro.
They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Ha! Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I've served my time. I've lived me life. And now you
Live
can
me
all
life.
kiss my ass. So there.
You don't look so good. Maybe you should do something about it.
Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs, no idea what they're for. Eva said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Ah, good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag me all the time.
Dara wanted to see you, but he didn't have a pass. I think he cares. He does care.
Right. He'd better focus on his job.
You're his dad, bro.
You're digging a little deep, aren't you? Bring me a drink, and I'll consider talking.
I got alcohol. What kind of drink y'all think he like, chat? I'm gonna give him some whiskey. Let me know if y'all think this is a bad idea.
So,
I guess it didn't matter.
Your question?
You're his dad, right?
That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Won't disown what's clearly mine. But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger.
Father and son together in the horns of the south must be
It's
rare.
like half the blighters here don't have working peckers. Or they've never even touched a woman.
Tell me about your service. Is he your caregiver?
Getting a bit curious, I see. Hand me a drink, and I'll answer. Maybe.
He's gonna be drunk by the time I'm done with y'all. Give him some wine.
So, what was your question?
You're a caregiver.
Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. Hey, first of all, I'm not a cripple who needs a decrepit dimwit running round after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say something. But I don't understand shit. Why all the poking around? Get me something to drink and we'll talk.
You better make this worth my while. I'll give you all my booze, bro. I'll give you a wine.
So, what was your question?
Tell me about your service.
You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. You used to come here with a mission, not to run away from your bloody mother. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them, or they think the Orns can hide them from the law. No, back in my day there was none of this scum. I came here to serve. My girl cried when I left her, but I've always known this is where I wanted to be. How was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the wean was born, I was already planning the lighthouse's construction.
Oh, man.
Heck knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore, and I don't stick my nose in anyone else's business.
That's your son, bro. Let's go talk to him.
Getting a bit too interested, aren't you? Bring a drink over, and I might share.
I'm gonna beat your ass, bro. Oh, wine.
So, what was your question? I'm starting to like you, stranger.
This man can
Trust
drink.
me, it's been a long time since I liked, well, anybody. I liked me brothers in arms back in my glory days. Good lads, every damn one of them. Tough as nails, loyal to a fault. The kind of men you'd want beside you in the darkest holes of Avalon. But they're gone now, all of them. The old captain got it in his head to send us down to rediscover some mouldy tunnels under the keep. Damn fool mission that was. We went in together, but I was the only one to come back out. I can still see all their faces when I close my eyes. A hard loss it was, but I'm still here. Oh, some days I wonder why.
Reconnect with your son. You want more
Curious,
alcohol.
aren't you? Fetch me a drink and we'll see about a chat.
Chat. He's gonna die from alcohol poisoning.
Ah. So, what was your question? Those tunnels, right. Well, me and the lads went down there to check if we could repurpose them under the Horns. Damn fool mission that was. But here wasn't just some empty caves. There were monsters, straight out of Age of Legends. Sick stuff. Stuff that get under your skin. Looked like... Ah, hell. Memories all twisted up now.
I bet.
Like a bloody nightmare mixed with shadows that don't belong. Want to know more? Speak with Fergus. He's in charge of this shit show now.
Fergus.
Now, I propose a toast to those lost souls. This one's on me.
Let's do it.
Peace, you say. Problem is, sometimes I think they never died. They haunt me in my dreams, you know? Bloody bastards. I swear I wanted to go back and retrieve their bodies. But our late captain, like Grindelows piss on his grave, forbade me from going back. But when I drink, I usually pass out, and then I don't remember my dreams. So, I drink.
Wow.
My brothers deserved better.
There's a quest.
This is just me in memory.
Damn. Alright, we got a quest out of all that drinking. Made a new buddy, Goban.
Is that really necessary?
No. I don't. Nah. I don't want no smoke. I promise I don't.
You seen all the refugees coming from the nearby villages? They're trying to get away from the bandits and the Wyrdness.
Aye, I've seen 'em. Can't blame 'em for wanting some safety. With bandits and the Wyrdness creeping closer, who wouldn't be scared?
There may be, but I don't trust strangers. They could be bringing trouble with them. Never know what kind of folk you're letting in.
You're always suspicious. They're just trying to survive, same as the rest of us. Besides, where else would they go?
Speaking of the refugees, you hear about that one Cole? Looks like he's ill or something.
Aye, I heard. Poor lad's in rough shape. But thank the All-Mother it's not the Red Death. We couldn't deal with that here.
Still don't sit right with me. Sick folks in a crowded place? It's a risk, is.
Maybe, but what are we gonna do? Turn 'em away? We've all got our burdens to carry.
This place is kind of big. Oh, we can rest and chill back here? And rob? I've been using the same lockpick forever. That's a nice bed. Light work. Let's give it all to me, man. Yeah, we stealing everything. Don't y'all judge me. I'm surprised they not tripping off me going in these rooms without permission. That'll be my big thing. Like, why are you even in here, shorty? I don't need wood. Not that I know of. I ain't about to hold on to that. Oh. Shit, let's go upstairs too. Oh no, threat enter the castle grounds to be okay. Fishing records. Don't take anything, we may be refugees, but it doesn't mean our belongings are for anyone. The right shoe was found on the beach. Please pick it up at the tavern or bring proof that you own the left one. Now I feel bad. Just a little bit of money. Oh, it's a stash right here. Let's put the things that we lifted into the stash. That way it's a little harder to see that we've been robbing everybody blind. I need 8 strength for that, which is crazy. Have a conversation.
Oi. You're not from around here, are you? Come on. Sit down and tell me something about the world out there.
What do you want to know? There's not much to tell. It's the same everywhere.
I don't know. If I knew what to ask, I'd have asked it already. Now that I believe. Everywhere's a mess. Even here. I remember when we were held in the same regard as Camelot. Look at us now. Not taken in wimps. It's nothing like the old days.
Things were better back then. Anything interesting happened over here? What do you know about Fergus?
Don't even get me started. Fergus always claims he's busy, but for the life of me, I can't figure out what he actually does. Probably just pretends to work. I talk to Riderick from the museum sometimes, but that one's a real know-it-all. We always end up arguing about how things used to be. If you ask me, they're all just as bad as each other. It's never gonna be the same again. My brothers are gone, and I'm left here, all alone.
Tell me the traditions.
We had a
Give me some
beautiful
info.
tradition. Choosing new keepers was done differently back then. You had to lie down and sleep in a special spot, but that's all I'm gonna say. It's a secret, and it looks like it'll die with me.
You remember the sunken village?
Of course I do. In my day, it wasn't sunken. It was a beautiful, lively place. Pilgrims would visit the All-Mother's Temple and Excalibur, and end up in the village. It broke my heart when I heard about the flooding. They say the Druids caused it, but who really knows? It doesn't matter now, who did or didn't do what. It's over, that's all. Now go on, leave me, like everyone else has. There's nobody left with any sense to talk to.
Just had to make sure the dialogue didn't change when I moved. There's a lot of people to talk to in here, chat.
You seen all the refugees?
Can't you take a hint? We're busy here.
You remember
What are you
shooting?
talking
Can't you
to?
take a...
Did you hear about the captain's lockdown?
I don't like your attitude. He's looking right at me. I ain't finna take that.
Oi, Noel! What if I pulled Excalibur from that stone, but it broke, but only at the tip? Would I still get to be king, or not?
You're so daft, Randall. Some magical lass living in a lake gave the king the sword when he broke his own bashing forearm skulls.
So, the one in the stone, what's that called? It's not Excalibur, is it?
Nah, the one in the stone was called,
What's it called?
don't know. Sword in the stone, I guess.
What's up, Ron?
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only local, the best there is. And fish. Lots and lots of fish. What's your poison?
Fish. Hopefully not the fish.
Stale fish? Yeah. Look around. You're in the capital of fresh fish. Unless you're buying from Heaven. I can't vouch for him. Here though, take your pick. All today's catch.
Straight food in here. Nothing crazy. Oh wait, hold on. Can I sell you anything? Being able to sell from my stash is awesome. Damn, he don't want to buy no undercooked food. I don't have any fish. That fish eye. They all sell for about the same amount of stuff. That's crazy.
No, I don't recall anything like that.
He said he left them after the last drinking bout. He said they should still be here at the still
But
line.
that means... No. Impossible. What if... Holy moonshine. I remember. Sigibald. It was Sigibald who left those documents behind.
Yes, it
I've
was.
no idea how you found out about it. Sigi. He's dead. Taken by a fever.
Oh. I met him. He asked me to get his documents back. Alive or dead, no difference. He is
Aye,
alive.
of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. I was afraid they'd fall into the wrong hands. He was a good man.
I just said he's alive.
I wouldn't get rid of my only memento of him. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Even though I'm still not sure what to think about it. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon.
Thank you.
No problem. Listen, if by some miracle you really talked with Sigibald, please, give him my warm regards. I don't understand anything anymore.
I'm out. Cool. Alright, let's have a conversation with the ladies, because we hadn't talked to them yet.
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just wiped 3 times with a dirty rag.
You have a wooden mug in your hand. I'm not your servant.
I'm sorry if you felt offended. I won't bother you anymore. Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended. I won't bother you anymore.
Chill, lady, I ain't mean.
Hello, child. You look competent enough.
You look evil.
I can see that you're not of noble blood. Oh, no need to tell me that. I've tutored the children of aristocrats from all over Avalon. Fortunately for you, my opinion of them is not particularly high. Oh, and you don't look like one of the locals. Are you a visitor? Or an adventurer?
Adventurer. Who are you?
Ah, ha, ha, you can talk. Now, I'm sure we'll get along. My name is Lady Elaine. I oversee the Farshire Library, the greatest collection of books in this part of Avalon.
It is great to meet you.
Oh, biding my time, until a brave adventurer with a death wish comes along and asks if there's anything they can help me with.
Oh, you met the right guy.
Oh, surprising. I'm looking for someone who will help me find a certain artifact. So, are you interested, child?
Child needs to know the details first. Sounds good. What do you want me to do?
In one of my books, I found a reference to a certain object, a figure most likely, which had the ability to dispel the Wyrdness like a Minhair can.
Go on.
Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste,
Ship.
which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area. The Last Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the Lightkeeper. He was one of the more notable keepers. In his waning years, he became an adjutant to Captain Lex. But it's best if you read it yourself. You can read, can't you? But just be very careful. This is a very rare publication. Read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. A deal? Ah, and they say young people don't want to learn anything. Come on, chop, 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 get to reading.
What is this? The Last Voyage of Andraste. This was not a good place, especially for humans. The odd instruments used for gods known, with the signs written in a strange language, and the disturbing figure. To this day, the mere memory of it makes me shiver. And to think that all of the was, and maybe still is, lurking so close to the horns of the south. If you ask me, they should bury the entrance to that mine and seal it up forever. I think I've been to that mine already, Chad. I think we went there. I've tried to convince Captain Lex not to take anything from those accused chambers, but he wouldn't listen. The four-armed figure didn't look like all that much to me, but I could see how alluring it was to the captain. It reminded me of those strange menhirs. I heard about them from the inland villagers, only not so impressive in stature. On the captain's order, we threw the cargo into the hold and steered towards the Island of the Dead. It's Island Asylum, Island of the Dead, writing these words and reflecting on everything that happened. Afterwards, I realized how cruel that name is. I was wrenched from my musing by a roaring sound, almost like a clap of thunder, and knocked me on my feet, flinging me at the mast like a rag doll. It took me a while to realize that something had hit the bottom of the ship. Something huge. Water fell at the deck. People were running around screaming, well, at least those who hadn't already been thrown overboard earlier. I had no idea what was happening. Denali ran us into some rocks. This is crazy. Then came another blow, this time port side. That was when I saw her. Every sailor in the south has heard stories of the terror of the deep. And there she was. Her scaly body gleamed before my eyes for only a moment. But it was a sight I will never forget as long as I live. The ship was sinking, yet I could not stop staring at the spot where I had seen the sea monster. A moment later, a piece of the mast hit me in the head and I almost lost consciousness. To this day, I do not know whether I owe my survival to the will of the gods, a twist of fate, or a whim of the monster. Why me? Was I chosen to tell the story? If so, then this is what I shall do. And I humbly offer my thanks to the forces I cannot comprehend for giving me the chances to fulfill this task. Okay. I read it.
And? Have you read The Last Voyage of the Andraste?
We have not been to that place, Chad.
Oh, splendid, splendid. Oh, it's an excellent book, don't you think? Now, let's test your reading comprehension.
Uh-oh.
According to Elvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found something that they took with them on the ship. Do you remember what that was, child?
No. I don't remember. That fast, chat. I do not remember. I should have took notes. I feel like it was a precious gem. Something tell me it was a sea monster.
And you're telling me you've come back when you've done more than just...
Okay, we'll do that later.
Well, I'm sorry if you...
Let me rest, chat, because I want to have a conversation with Shorty. We're going to sleep for a day.
Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended. I won't bother you anymore.
I low-key want to load up from before that happened. Let's see if it let me go back far enough so before I talk to her. I'm glad they gave me a second chance on the reading comprehension too, because I definitely skimmed it.
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just wiped 3.
Who are you?
My name is Alyssa Murray, and I'm here with my husband, a very important cloth merchant. But surely you must have heard about our family. Not to brag, but we are rather prominent. I am famed amongst Camelot's courtiers for throwing the most magnificent feasts.
Is that true? Your dress is very unique.
Thank you. I designed it myself. I wanted to blend in with the people of the South. The savage tribes, the brave lightkeepers. I wanted to make an homage to them with my new style, and I do believe I've succeeded. I can feel everyone here gazing at me with awe.
I don't like her attitude.
Give it a few weeks and everyone here will be trying to copy me. It happens in Camelot all the time. It's almost insufferable.
Why are you
Well, my Duncan is here on business, of course. A very important contract with the Lightkeepers. I decided to accompany him because I have never been to the South, and I've heard so much about its wild, untamed beauty. So far, it's turned out to be terribly dull. And the smell...
here? It's by the ocean.
It's
What
like
else do you expect it to smell
stale
like, lady?
Fish and sweat. Hopefully I don't have to suffer it much longer. Pray, tell me, do you know anyone here who would run a small errand for me?
See, I almost missed out on the mission, chap. What do you need?
Oh, nothing major. You see, I've had my eye on this beautiful abandoned estate overlooking the sea. It's not very far from here, but it's far enough away from all this rabble. If we stay here for a while, I need a place for myself. You understand that, right? No offense, but I can't keep living in a filthy room at an inn.
So you want me to do?
When I asked the innkeeper to draw me a bath, he brought me a bucket. A bucket! Can you imagine?
Yes, I can imagine. But oh no.
Finally, someone sympathetic to my
a bucket.
plight. My Duncan has been heartless about it. He just keeps going on about how I was the one who wanted to come here. He told me to deal with it. Can you believe that? The nerve of the man.
Wait, does he know about your plans for the estate?
Well, what he doesn't know can't hurt him, can it? He should be glad that I can take care of myself. I'm not like the other high-born women, sitting around waiting to be handed everything on a silver platter. And besides, he knows better than to say no to me.
Whoa, whoa.
Fine. The problem is that the manor appears to have some occupants, not legal ones, mind you, who need to be evicted. Forcibly, if there's no other way. You'll do it for me, won't you, dear? Splendid! I can't wait to start decorating. Maybe something nautical. To go with the sound of
You
the waves
better give me
crashing on the
something for
cliffs?
this.
Or do you think that's a trifle trite?
Alright, quest. Let me make sure that I got the quest from homie right here.
Beer from Kunacht, what? No, I don't. What that means? I've no idea. Aye, of course. He was here. Things. No problem.
Cool. We got that back. Let's talk to the lady with the book and get up out of here.
Hello, I can go. Ah, my name is. Oh, but. Oh,
Sounds good. We want me to
in one
do.
of apparent. The last but read it. Ah, and this.
Cool. Let's get up out of here. Oh, it's dark out here now. Fast travel point, much obliged. The weirdness be going crazy, dog. 50 wood. What does fixing that even do for me?
Buy something or bugger off. Unless you've already bought from Orla. Then just bugger off.
Why are you so upset? How you customers being
potential
mean?
customers. Listen here, pal. Clearly you don't understand how trading works in a place like this. I've no idea where you come from, but here, it's the potential customer who needs to pursue the vendor. And that vendor decides to sell to them or not. It's the vendor who makes the decision, not the other way around. How many people here do you think are offering to exchange goods for coins? I'll tell you, not bloody many.
Olaf, you say?
Orla, a woman merchant from the keep. Go on, try giving her your money. I bet she'll just shortchange you and call it a day. She has no wit and no finesse when it comes to trading. I wouldn't mind knowing that myself. She stole a lucrative business contract out from under me and my family, then made herself at home here. Damn those Timberwall merchants.
I'm gonna have to go back in there,
Everyone's
chat.
always yammering about Timberwall. Timber this, timber that. Bugger them all. Remember, good business, only with Connacht. Fair prices, no bullshit.
What's the contract?
I just told you. A business contract. It's an agreement. Two sides. One sells, the other pays. Sometimes you can also exchange material goods. A barter transaction. But anyway, it fell through. The captain'd rather deal with that woman. Good riddance to him. Well, it's all water under the bridge now. Yes,
You're from
Connacht.
Connacht.
From a merchant family, to be specific. But I broke my leg, badly enough that I couldn't travel anymore.
Royal?
You've never heard of them? They're a guild of explorers, dating back to the age of legends. They travel across Avalon, documenting all the lost and forgotten places, crawling through hidden caves. That's what LSA and I dreamed of. Though...
Give me the maps and stuff, bro. Come on.
Well, a friend from back home. We'd run around Connacht, drawing maps of every corner we could find. My mother used to get on my ass for wasting so much paper and charcoal. She got in with the geographer.
Oh no, she didn't die.
Started running errands for them. Well, it was right after my accident. I might have acted a bit rashly. Said some things I shouldn't have. You know how it goes.
I don't.
We stopped talking, and then she left Connacht. Haven't seen her since.
It's not as fun as it sounds,
Oh,
trust
yeah?
me.
Maybe you wouldn't know a good thing if it... I swear, peep. First thing I did when I arrived was ask... There's also a sunken village nearby.
Where's the
so
sunken
I asked
village?
them what that one was called, and they said, the Sunken Village. So I asked what it was called before it was flooded, and they told me, the village. How do you even work with that?
All you sell is fish and BS. I'm gonna talk to Orloff and see if I can find that sunken village. It is nighttime though, so it might not be nobody awake.
You remember Sulfur?
If it's not urgent,
You-
we're in the middle.
You
Don't make me.
You-
Don't make me.
You see that?
Don't make.
You remember Sulfur?
I just wanted to see if he would have a different
Used to be a...
dialogue for me. You gonna swing on me? There ain't nothing here. What quests we got, chat? There's so many. John Jabber, local medic, asked me to perform a ritual at an ancient worship site. Let's look at the map. Dang, you can have like permanently failed quests. I can't pull my map out inside. That's crazy. Carnation to remember, repairing the deck. I need a lot of freaking wood to do that. I need to go over there. Let's track the Carnation to remember. We're already halfway there. Anything different? When the keepers gave me this flower, said it was a gesture of solidarity. Oh yeah.
What? How dare you?
What do you mean?
Do you know the meaning of those flowers in that configuration?
No.
Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it. And I
Oh.
don't know if he did it on purpose or if he's just an idiot. But trust me, it's not a nice gesture.
If I knew what they meant, I would have given them to you. I think you're overreacting. I don't know, so maybe he didn't either.
I don't care about his motivation. What you have in your hand is a very bad omen. Take those flowers away. Burn them. Throw them in a cauldron. Whatever. I don't want to look at them.
I'm so sorry.
Be careful out there.
Well, quest completed. That kind of sucks. Let's see. Where to next, chat? Creed. What's the Creed quest? Ron gave me documents. Yep, let's knock it out. Hey, guy.
Ah,
I saw a house.
yes. That how the story goes.
The last owner, Keeper Galen, threw himself into the sea one stormy night. The captain put it up for sale ages ago. If you're thinking of buying it, go for it. Make it your home. See you around.
That's just 20,000.